Hey guys, today we're gonna continue the tutorial. So we are in the part 4. So today, what is the plan is to add React navigation. So it's the router for React Native. So the one we're gonna use for the application right now, and we're gonna work a bit with a style about the tab. Plus, I'm gonna show you a weird problem I got with Genymotion in Android. So this is the plan for today. So first thing, React navigation. So they have an awesome documentation. So this is a pretty new project, and this is built by an awesome team who create everything almost for us. We just need finally to put code and everything gonna work. So what we're gonna do for now? So I'm gonna just close this one. So inside the project, first thing we're gonna open it inside the code editor. So we're gonna open it. So I'm using Visual Studio Code, like as always. Perfect. So now I have mine open, so I don't touch any of the code from the last video. And I'm gonna run my backend too. So I just want to be ready when I'm gonna fetch some requests. I'm gonna do yarn dev for the npm. It's only npm run dev. So yeah, perfect. So we have the backend running. Now it's time to run the front end, so the mobile app. So just open Exponent, click on your Meetup Me mobile app. Just wait to be ready. So when we're gonna see the device came in at black, that means it's ready. Perfect. Now we're gonna open it as an iOS. So we're gonna start with the iOS part for now. Later in the video, I'm gonna show you what we need to do in the Android to make it better. So always remember, it takes some time for the first time. So here, what we're gonna start, it's something we can already did. It's inside the component my meetup list here. We have put some style last time, so that was a red. I want to make it as a variable. I don't want to hard code that every time. So I'm gonna copy this color. I'm gonna go to my colors inside my constant, my color object, and I'm gonna do red color, and I'm gonna pass it right there. So now I can come back to my style here, and now I can make like other variable like this one here with $, red, and colors. So when this one gonna work, we get everything is like we get last time. So what we need to do right now, it's we're gonna install. So install in the dependency, we're gonna install React navigation. So finally, we almost do like what they ask you to do. So npm install React navigation. We're gonna use the stack navigator. So they have a stack navigator. So this is when you're on a route on another route, and we're gonna use some tab navigation too. You're gonna see why in the future. Tab, it's for the tab at the bottom, and stack, it's if you don't want, it's a route by on top of other route. Everything is stacking. So we wait for this one, and perfect. So now what we're gonna create, we're gonna create inside my source folder, I'm gonna create a route folder. In this route folder, I'm gonna create home navigator. So that's gonna be the tab navigator. So that this is the one for the home uh, uh, screen. So that's how I call it. So at the top, we're gonna import tab navigator from React navigation. After, we need to import home screen coming from screen folder. That's why, because we have everything in index, we can just import it like that. Here, we're gonna import colors from not right now. I'm gonna still with my default here. I'm gonna export default my tab navigator. So this is a, we don't need to call it. So that's gonna be a function. We're gonna just return finally. We're gonna just export finally an object here. And here we're gonna say home, take a screen, and this screen take a home screen like that. So just for now, after that, I'm gonna create inside my route, I'm gonna create navigator.js. This one gonna be really simple. Gonna take stack navigator from React Navigation. After that, you're gonna take the import. We're gonna import home navigator, so the one we just create from same level folder, but we take the home navigator. And here, the only thing we need to do now is export default stack navigator. So almost what we did for the other one. And now we're gonna pass the home as with a screen. But now the screen gonna be the home navigator. So my home page gonna be a screen, and inside this one, I'm gonna have a nested navigator who's gonna be the tab. I don't invent nothing. It just I follow what they talk about here in nesting a navigator, so you can read this thing. Don't worry, I'm gonna send you the URL inside the README and inside the description in the YouTube video. So now if I save that, I have nothing gonna work for now. So what I'm gonna do, inside my source folder again, I'm gonna create a new file called root. So that's gonna be the beginning of my app. This one gonna be the most simple React component. The only thing gonna take is gonna import navigator coming from my route navigator, and I'm gonna do a stateless component route, but I don't need this because the only thing I'm gonna do is import navigator. Why I do this? For me look cleaner, plus when I'm gonna add Redux, gonna make just sense here. So now inside my main, the only thing I need to do is now I'm gonna remove my home screen, and I'm gonna import my root coming from my source folder and my root right there. So now I'm gonna change my home screen for root. If I do this, now I get my screen, but now nothing is working. I get this problem this morning when I started with it, and I was not figure out why I get this white screen here, why nothing is working. Because the thing is, if I go to my home screen and here inside my style, and I'm removing some flex, and I just put example a height of 300, I'm gonna get my component. So I was something is wrong right now. I don't know what I can do for that. So I find finally what I need is, right now we have only one route, and I need to pass at least 2 routes to get it working. So this is what I've done. I came to my component here. So inside my screen, I'm gonna create a new folder called notification. So that's gonna be the screen for the notification. So that's where we're gonna get like you have a meetup tomorrow, etc. So here we're gonna pass notification screen JS. Here this one, really easy one. Gonna import React with the component. Gonna import the view and the text coming from React Native. For the one who like my snippet, how I did that, I have a Visual Studio Code package I've built this weekend. So if you search for React Native snippet, you're gonna see mine here at the top. So here eQuimper. So this is my snippet. So if you want to download it, I'm gonna pass my marketplace repo for that inside the Visual Studio Code, so you can see everything I did. So that's why I can type faster. After that, here, that's gonna be as a component, a class component. So that's gonna be notification screen. Perfect. This one no state for now. We're gonna have a view, and the only thing we're gonna do is a text. Why I'm gonna say notification, and my view just for now I'm gonna put inline style of flex 1. After that, like I did in my other video, we're gonna create an index. I'm gonna import my notification screen inside my index, and I'm gonna export it right there. So now I just need to export it like I did with my own, coming from my index who is in the root of my screen. Export from notification, so I can export everything I have as a I have inside my export notification, and now inside my route, so now I can go to my home navigator. I'm gonna import notification screen, and now I'm gonna add it right there, notification, and I'm gonna pass screen with notification screen. So now if everything is supposed to work, now we have home, and now I have notification. But look, now it's working. I have my home without changing my flex, and now it's working. So like I say, I get this problem because I have only one window. Now we have two windows, or two screens. So now that can work. So why not make a third one just for now? Gonna have less stuff to do in the other video. So we're gonna have profile. So that's gonna be why we're gonna have the profile with all your stuff in, etc. So for now, what we're gonna do, gonna be easy one. We're gonna just copy paste the notification screen, and we're gonna add it inside profile screen.js. Just change the name here for profile screen, and here we're gonna just put profile screen right there. After that, we just need to import it. So inside the index, we import it from profile screen, and here export at the end. After that, just go inside the index, inside the root of the screen, and do the same. Export everything from my profile array, profile folder. Sorry. So now here, the only thing we need to do the same with notification. So we're gonna do profile screen, and here at the end, we're gonna add it profile screen. Perfect. So now if everything is working, I have three tabs: profile, notification, plus my home. But now I think that don't looks that much awesome for now. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna add an icon. I don't want to have just text. So how we work with icon, so I'm gonna close everything. Now I'm gonna open my home screen, and what I want is I want to add an icon with exponent. So inside get exponent, this is what I really like to. It's like sugar. What I'm gonna show you, it's they have here icons. So they have already installed vector icon with a package for React Native. And trust me, if you never install it, that's some kind of touchy. Here they have vector icon, everything already set up. The only thing you need to do is import the name of the where the coming is the icon. So like font awesome material icon, and you just pass it the name. So they do everything for you. So here, what we're gonna do, we click here, and now, so this is where we can see all the vector icon. So this is a little page where they put all the icon. We can just search. So for me, what I want is I want a home icon. You see, I type home, I get my font awesome. So I'm gonna use this one for now. So what I need to do, it's I go to my, I'm gonna import font awesome inside bracket from exponent vector icon like that. After that, here, this is all you can add font in React navigation. You do static navigation option equal. Here, I want to toggle my tab bar. So I'm gonna do tab bar. Here, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put an icon of, and here, the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my font awesome. So font awesome. Just make some space. I'm gonna say name. So the same name you have here. So it's home. That's it. Home. I think that's a good size was 25. Perfect. So now if I do this, this is what's gonna happen. I get my home right there. So I have my home. So we just need to do the same for notification. So for notification, we go there. I'm gonna paste what I have so just copy paste what we have done here. For this one, my notification, I found a good one was, I think that was the material icon here. So here I just search for notification, and I get my material icon, this one. I think that was a good one. So here, I'm gonna import material icon. So what I really like it's you just do the same every time. Here you just change font awesome for material icon. So now I'm gonna get, Oh, I didn't change home. I just need to change that for notification with a S. So notification, like that. So now I have my home and my notification. I'm gonna do the same for profile screen. So just copy paste this one. So profile screen, paste that at the top of your render. And so for my profile, I just choose a regular one that was coming again from material icon. So we need to import material icon from exponent vector icon. And this one was only icon circle. So now if you can drag and drop the exponent icon. So this is for when you click, you can reload and go to exponential. And here, so if I put it at the top, we see I have my own notification in my profile screen. But React navigation don't stop there. We have a lot of stuff we can add to the tab navigation. So what we're gonna do for now, we're gonna go there. Here we put a comma. You put a curly bracket, so we open another object. And here what I want is, I think this should be good to have to go to another route just by swiping. So right now, the only way to go to another route, I cannot swipe, so I need to click. So they do this for you. So you do swipe, swipe enable, and you do true. So 1 second, I have one. Okay, this is not here. Sorry, this is here. So after the curly bracket, so the first thing, take all your screen. The second thing, it's all your configuration. So now you pass what we just done. So just to make it better, I'm gonna just make it like that. And 1 sec, I have some. So we're gonna just restart. So here, comma, perfect. And now here I'm gonna put swipe enable with a D, and I'm gonna put true. So now if I do this, now I can swipe. You see, I can now swipe to go to another route. Second thing, I really like the fact that I really would like to have some animation, because right now when I click, I just get boom, just like nothing coming. So I'm gonna do animation enable, and I'm gonna say to true. So they're gonna give us free animation. So if I click, now you see I have some kind of swiping animation. So I really like how smooth is that. A second thing after that, for Android, by default, they're gonna go to the top. So I don't invent nothing. I just read here inside my tab bar navigator. They talk about everything here. So tab bar option, etc. So I want my tab bar in my Android to be at the bottom too. So tab bar position gonna be bottom. And now after that, I can add some tab bar option. This is why you can change the color and everything. First thing right now, what I have, it's everything is dark, and I have some label. I don't want label, I just want my icon. I'm gonna say show label to be false. Label, so sorry, label to be false. So now we remove each label. So this is a good thing here. Looks better with just the icon. After that here, I'm gonna add something called inactive tint colors. But before we're doing that, we need to import colors from dot and here in my constant. If you want to know how I got this kind of autocomplete for my folder and everything, I have a video I'm gonna share, and I'm gonna add the card at the top of your right screen. I'm gonna share you the video where I show you everything about my Visual Studio Code, and I have also a blog post about that. So here I'm gonna just import my colors, and I would like to have maybe some kind of my blue dark color. So if you remember, inside my color here, it's my kind of this blue. So if I save now, nothing changed, because here it don't know what happened. It don't know like the tint color. How I can get that? You go to your home screen here now, and the only thing you need to do, it's really simple. So the inside your navigation option right there, the thing you do, it's here. We're gonna destruct a property. So they have a props called thin colors. And now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna say color of my icon equal now thin colors. So if I do this and I come back, now as you can see, uh, I have another color. So you don't see because it's almost the same. But if I get there, and just for now we put this as a red, I'm gonna see if I'm inactive, I get a red. Why I get that only for this one? Because we didn't set up the same tab color for the other one. So we're gonna do that right now. So just do the same here. Tint color, we destruct it. And here color equal tint color. We do the same for the notification. Tint color and color. So now if we save, now we're gonna have some kind of change here. But I don't like this blue. Like we don't have this blue nowhere in the application. So that's why we're gonna need to change the active colors. So, and yes, if you they have already made that for us. So you go there, and the only thing we do now, it's active tint color, and that's gonna be colors red color. So now start to look much more awesome, and everything work with the swiping. So you see we can change the color just with this small amount of code. Perfect. So now and now it's not really white, it's kind of gray. So I'm gonna change this color to be a background color of white. So here I'm gonna just say style, and I'm gonna say background color to be my color. So I've already put it, so white color. So now my background should be a bit more white. Now I want to change the color of my headers at the top. So you see there, right now it's like a small gray. So here I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna do this right inside my home screen. So now here we need to import the colors. So I'm gonna import colors from dot 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 until I see constant. Yep, perfect. Now I can have my colors. Now how we did that? It's here. I'm gonna add headers. So now my tab bar is everything at the below. My header is at the top. Here I'm gonna just say style, and for now I'm gonna say background color of red color. So now I got a red kind of color here in my header. So now I think for the CSS, just for this video, should be good, because now we're gonna get some kind of problem with Android. I'm gonna show you. So now you see in notification, like notification, they don't have the same color. Just to be sure, we're gonna just pass the same here inside my notification too. So we need to import color too. Constant and color. You see how easy with this Path IntelliSense plugin. Here we do the same, and import color. Perfect. Now what I got? Okay, I get a problem here. Oh, I forget color. Try to go too fast. Perfect. So now if I go there, everyone have the same color of the headers. Perfect. So now iOS is working perfectly. But now I'm gonna get a problem with my Genie Motion. So I'm gonna open Genie Motion. And just for the video, I'm gonna close my iPhone one. So I'm gonna show you the only thing gonna change with iPhone, because the thing is, if I cannot really open because my QuickTime take a lot of CPU. I can try it, but maybe I'm gonna need to close my iOS. So 1 second. So Genymotion, it's only a simulator for Android. This is free for personal usage, so don't need to care about paying for this stuff. So here I have installed a Samsung Galaxy S6. and I think that's just a good size to work with. As you can see, I use the iPhone 7. I never really use Plus. I just use always like iPhone 6, iPhone 7, something like that. So it takes some time to just start. Yeah, so I really like why I really like Genymotion 2. It's the fact that it's much smaller than the Android Studio when it's time to run it. So I'm gonna just close it. I'm gonna try to reopen because it takes much more time than it's supposed. So the thing I want to show you, it's the thing, it's Android have some kind of problem with, not Android, Genymotion have a problem with your localhost, so you need to tell Genymotion where to fetch uh, where you fetch your local host inside, so your backend server. So here I'm gonna close this. I don't need anymore. So here inside my exponent, I'm gonna open my device on Android. And now we're gonna see I'm gonna get network error. So how I figure out this stuff, it's so I did some research about that, and the way I found it, it's we're gonna go to the API file, and here at the top we use localhost. This is what we want for iOS, but not what we want for Android. So I'm gonna just close my simulator because my computer is running really fast. Perfect. So now here at the top, a way you can add multiple platform variable inside React Native is by importing platform coming from React Native. And now the only thing here what we're gonna do is some if statement. I'm gonna create a variable URL. Here I'm gonna do if platform that OS it's not equal to iOS. I want my URL to equal HTTP, and now this is what I found. So what I found, it's inside my stack. It's inside Stack Overflow. So it's how to connect. So it's I'm gonna share the link in the description. Sorry. So it's HTTP slash slash 10.0.3.2 and the port 3000, and here I'm gonna say API. And here I'm gonna do a else, and the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this one, and I'm gonna do URL equal API right there. Now here I'm gonna just say axial equal base URL. So now if I do this, it's running, boom, everything is working now. And because of this platform here, the iOS is gonna still working. But now, as you can see, my Android, I don't see nothing, because Android by default go to the top, and by default they don't show the icon. Go to your home navigator again. Here, after show label here, I'm gonna say show icon, and I'm gonna say true. If I do this, now here I'm gonna get my icon. Perfect. Now as you can see, it's really small, but I have a yellow line here. I want to change the color of this, so all I can do this. I'm gonna say right there, indicator style, and I'm gonna take an object, and I'm gonna say background color, and I'm gonna say color that red color. So now if I refresh, now you can see a bit more. I have a red color. Perfect. Now what I want to it's to be able to have like the ripple, like the ripple when you click on the material stuff on Android. The only thing we need to do now is press color, and I want that to be red too, red color. So now everything is working fine. Now I should click. Now as you can see, I have the ripple effect of material UI, material design, and now I can also swiping. So now everything is working. But here I have some weird CSS, we're gonna change that to a scroll view, everything, but now just for you right now, I'm gonna just change here inside my own screen. I'm gonna put flex to be 9, so my own screen style, and I'm gonna remove this one. So now if I refresh, so or you can refresh Dailymotion, you do Command M on Mac, I think it's Control M on the window, and you do reload. And now I have a bit better CSS. So this is all the API call we got. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna finish that for today. So if you like it, just click like button, and you can subscribe too for get the latest video. And I hope you like it. You can share it, and any question, again, add it in the comment. I'm gonna add all the link useful in the description as always, and I'm gonna add some kind of readme when I'm gonna push back to the GitHub repo, plus the GitHub repo gonna be again inside the description. So we see you later. Bye.